There exists a land so secluded it feels almost mythical, the enigmatic kingdom of Bhutan. This is no ordinary travel destination. Majestic mountain peaks soar above the clouds, ancient monasteries cling to cliffs, and centuries-old traditions shape a culture that leaves visitors in awe. In Bhutan, it is common to find families where a man has not one, but 3 wives. This is not a royal contest or a secret society. It's a unique tradition ingrained in daily life. Dear friends, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel to support the team making this video. Thank you very much. In the heart of the Himalayas, this nation is renowned for its breathtaking mountainous landscapes and vibrant, distinct culture. Bhutan stands out globally for its innovative approach to national success, measuring progress through gross national happiness, GNH, rather than gross domestic product, GDP. This unique commitment prioritizes the well-being and happiness of its citizens above economic gains. Bhutan's isolation is another fascinating aspect. Its secluded geographical location has preserved its traditional ways of life and natural beauty, making it one of the most remote and least influenced countries by modern global trends. This isolation has allowed Bhutan to maintain its unique cultural identity and environment, drawing intrigue and admiration from the rest of the world. With its strong emphasis on environmental conservation and cultural preservation, Bhutan offers a rare glimpse into a world where modernity and tradition harmoniously coexist. The country's lush forests, towering peaks, and serene monasteries paint a picture of serenity and spirituality, inviting those who visit to experience a slower, more mindful way of life. Exploring Bhutan's journey to becoming one of the most isolated countries in the world reveals a fascinating blend of history and culture. The origins of Bhutan's seclusion can be traced back to the 7th century, when Buddhism was first introduced to the region by the revered Guru Rinpoche, also known as Padmasambhava. This spiritual legacy has profoundly shaped Bhutan's societal norms and practices. Bhutan's geographical isolation is complemented by its deliberate efforts to maintain a unique cultural identity. The country has famously restricted tourism and development to preserve its natural and cultural heritage. This policy has not only protected Bhutan's environment, but also reinforced its global image as a mystical, uncharted territory. In the heart of the Himalayas, Bhutan stands as a nation where Buddhism profoundly shapes its culture and society. In the 17th century, Bhutan emerged as a unique political entity under the visionary leadership of Lama Zhabdrung Namgyal. He unified the fragmented local states, establishing a centralized government system centered around dzongs. These imposing monastic fortresses became the heart of Bhutan's political and religious life, standing as symbols of the country's unity and strength. Each dzong served not only as a religious center, but also as an administrative hub, blending spiritual and secular governance in a harmonious balance. This system ensured that Buddhism permeated every aspect of Bhutanese life, from governance to daily customs, creating a society deeply rooted in spiritual values. To truly appreciate Bhutan's unique position in the world, it's essential to understand the profound impact of its Buddhist heritage on its development and identity. The dzongs, with their impressive architecture and historical significance, remain central to Bhutanese society, embodying the country's resilience and devotion to its spiritual and cultural traditions. With a history steeped in conflict and the struggle to preserve its culture. During the volatile 17th and 18th centuries, Bhutan found itself frequently at odds with Tibet, which aimed to expand its sway across the region. These confrontations went beyond mere territorial disputes, embodying a deeper battle for cultural and ideological independence. Amidst these turbulent times, the sounds of battle reverberated across the valleys, contrasting sharply with the serene Buddhist monasteries perched on the mountainsides. This era was characterized by dramatic shifts in leadership and control, mirroring the rugged terrain of Bhutan itself. Each transition in power deepened the nation's commitment to safeguard its distinct cultural heritage and political sovereignty. Bhutan's tale during this tumultuous period is one of staunch resilience and shrewd diplomacy. Governed by visionary leaders, the Bhutanese leveraged their strategic isolation, turning their natural barriers into defenses against Tibetan expansion. This not only thwarted external threats, but also helped cement a unique national ethos centered around autonomy and environmental reverence. Since Bhutan opened its borders, it has undergone swift economic and social advancements. The country embraced a democratic constitution in 2008, marking a significant shift in its governance. Today, Bhutan is ruled by King Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuck, who continues to lead with a focus on modernization while preserving the nation's rich cultural heritage. Despite its scarce resources, Bhutan has maintained consistent economic growth, showcasing its resilience and adaptability in a rapidly changing world. Adding to Bhutan's unique charm is its commitment to gross national happiness, GNH, a philosophy that prioritizes the well-being of its citizens over mere economic indicators. This holistic approach to development has drawn global attention and admiration, making Bhutan a fascinating study in balancing tradition with progress. The country's pristine environment, coupled with its emphasis on sustainable development, further enhances its appeal as a model for ecological preservation. The unique and self-sustaining economy of Bhutan, a country that has successfully preserved its traditional lifestyle amidst rapid global changes. Agriculture forms the backbone of Bhutan's economy, with the majority of its population engaged in farming. The country's fertile lands yield essential crops like rice, barley, and maize, providing sustenance and stability for its people. In addition to crop farming, livestock rearing plays a significant role in Bhutan's rural economy. Cattle, yaks, and other livestock are integral to the Bhutanese way of life, offering not only food, but also a source of income and labor. This harmonious blend of agriculture and livestock farming ensures that the Bhutanese maintain a balanced and resilient economic system. The integration of traditional agricultural methods with modern sustainability principles showcases Bhutan's innovative spirit and dedication to preserving its heritage while embracing the future. As a result, Bhutan stands out as a beacon of resilience and ingenuity in the face of global economic pressures. Bhutan is steadily transforming its tourism sector into a lucrative economic driver through a unique and sustainable tourism policy. Unlike many other destinations, Bhutan's government maintains a strict cap on the number of tourists allowed to visit each year. This approach ensures not only the preservation of its pristine landscapes and cultural heritage, but also provides travelers with an exclusive and intimate experience. To enter Bhutan, visitors must adhere to a mandatory daily tariff. This fee is all-inclusive, covering accommodation, meals, guides, and local transportation. This model not only promotes high-quality tourism, but also contributes significantly to the country's economy. The policy reflects Bhutan's commitment to the philosophy of gross national happiness, prioritizing the well-being of its people and the environment over mass tourism. One of the most intriguing aspects of Bhutan's economic structure is its reliance on hydroelectric power as a primary natural resource. The country's mountainous terrain and abundant river systems make it an ideal location for generating hydroelectricity, which has become a cornerstone of its economy. The export of electricity, predominantly to neighboring India, plays a pivotal role in Bhutan's revenue stream. This relationship not only bolsters Bhutan's economy, but also strengthens its diplomatic ties with India. Hydroelectric power plants such as the Tala Hydroelectric Project and the Puna Tsangchu projects exemplify this successful collaboration, showcasing how Bhutan leverages its natural resources responsibly. Moreover, Bhutan's commitment to environmental conservation ensures that the exploitation of hydroelectric power remains sustainable. The country's stringent regulations and policies are designed to protect its natural heritage while maximizing the benefits from its resources. This balance between development and preservation underscores Bhutan's forward-thinking approach to economic growth. Bhutan stands as a remarkable testament to sustainable development, where the harmony between economic progress and environmental preservation is a top priority. This small Himalayan kingdom has taken significant strides to protect its natural resources and ensure the well-being of its people through forward-thinking policies and initiatives. One of Bhutan's most striking commitments is its ban on hunting, which has helped to maintain the country's rich biodiversity. This move not only preserves wildlife, but also aligns with Bhutanese cultural and spiritual values, emphasizing respect for all living beings. Additionally, the government promotes eco-friendly farming practices, encouraging farmers to adopt methods that minimize environmental impact and enhance soil health. These practices are a crucial part of Bhutan's broader strategy to achieve food security while safeguarding the environment. Furthermore, Bhutan's dedication to environmental conservation extends to its ambitious goal of remaining carbon negative. This means that the country absorbs more carbon dioxide than it emits, a feat achieved through extensive forest cover and renewable energy initiatives, primarily hydropower. The government's support for sustainable tourism also ensures that the natural beauty of Bhutan is preserved for future generations, while providing economic benefits to local communities. In 2023, Bhutan's gross domestic product, GDP, was about $3 billion. This seemingly small figure underscores the country's ongoing economic challenges, despite its pioneering efforts in sustainable development and gross national happiness. Bhutan remains heavily reliant on a few key revenue streams, such as hydropower and tourism. However, this dependence leaves the economy vulnerable to external shocks and fluctuations in demand. To secure a more stable and prosperous future, Bhutan is actively seeking ways to diversify its economy. This includes investing in renewable energy projects, promoting sustainable agriculture, and developing small-scale industries. These efforts aim to create a more resilient economic foundation that can support the well-being of its citizens for generations to come. By balancing economic growth with environmental stewardship and cultural preservation, Bhutan offers a unique model for other countries facing similar challenges. In the Kingdom of Bhutan, a man with several wives often accumulates significant wealth in terms of land and livestock, leading to a larger family and greater influence within the community. This practice not only bolsters his social and economic standing, but also ensures a broad lineage, vital for legacy and support. However, such a system is not without its pitfalls. Jealousy and rivalry among the wives can spark family disputes, sometimes escalating to domestic violence, highlighting the complex dynamics of polygamous households in this remote Himalayan nation. In 2008, Bhutan adopted a new constitution that does not explicitly mention polygamy. Despite this, the country's civil code allows men to marry up to 4 wives. While modernization and Western influences have led to a decline in this practice, it remains prevalent in some rural parts of Bhutan. Interestingly, Bhutan has managed to preserve much of its traditional culture, even as it opens up to the world. The country's unique approach to development, which emphasizes gross national happiness over gross domestic product, plays a significant role in maintaining these traditions. This philosophy prioritizes the well-being and happiness of its citizens, and it influences various aspects of life, including marriage practices. In rural Bhutan, where community and tradition hold strong sway, polygamy is seen as a practical arrangement. It can help manage large households and distribute labor more effectively in farming communities. Additionally, it reflects a broader acceptance of familial and social structures that differ from Western norms. Despite the persistence of such traditional practices, Bhutan is also a country in transition. Urban areas are experiencing rapid change, influenced by global media, education, and increased connectivity. Younger generations, especially in cities, are more likely to adopt monogamous relationships, viewing them as more aligned with contemporary lifestyles and personal preferences. Take a glance at the statistics. The 2023 census reveals that around 5% of marriages in Bhutan are polygamous. This tradition is notably more common in the rural regions, where about 10% of marriages follow this practice, in contrast to a mere 3% in urban areas. Bhutan, a country that embraces its ancient customs, provides a unique perspective on marriage. This distinctive practice is more than just a statistic. It offers a window into the cultural richness that defines this remote Himalayan nation. Polygamy in Bhutan, especially in the more isolated rural communities, reflects a way of life deeply intertwined with tradition and communal harmony. In rural Bhutan, where the landscape is dotted with serene villages, and the pace of life is dictated by the rhythm of nature, polygamous marriages are more common. About 10% of these communities engage in this practice, which is seen as a means to ensure family stability and agricultural productivity. These communities often share resources and responsibilities, creating a tightly knit social fabric that is less prevalent in the urbanized parts of the country. Urban Bhutan, on the other hand, shows a different picture. Here, modern influences have led to a significant reduction in polygamous marriages, with only 3% of such unions recorded. The urban populace, exposed to global norms and economic opportunities, tends to favor monogamous relationships, reflecting a shift towards contemporary lifestyles. When it comes to the women of Bhutan, their beauty is renowned for its natural allure. With dark hair and eyes that reflect the mystery of the Himalayas, their features often include full, expressive lips. Bhutanese women epitomize elegance and grace, often adorned in vibrant, traditional clothing that highlights their rich cultural heritage. Their strength and resilience are equally remarkable. These women play crucial roles both at home and within their communities, shouldering numerous responsibilities with unwavering dedication. Their presence is a cornerstone of Bhutanese society, embodying the spirit and cultural essence of this remote, fascinating country. Bhutanese women are a shining example of cultural pride and national spirit. As the backbone of Bhutanese society, they exhibit extraordinary bravery, adaptability, and beauty. Their unwavering strength and commitment to their heritage make them a beacon of inspiration for women everywhere. Their influence is evident in the vibrant festivals and ceremonies that define Bhutanese life. Women participate actively, donning traditional attire that reflects their pride and respect for their heritage. This active involvement not only highlights their cultural significance, but also promotes a sense of unity and continuity within the community. Bhutan boasts a unique and formidable geography. Bordered by China to the north and India to the south, this landlocked country lacks access to the sea, but makes up for it with its breathtaking landscapes. The Himalayan range defines Bhutan's topography, with the majestic Gangkhar Puensum standing as its highest peak at approximately 7,570 meters. The diverse terrain of Bhutan ranges from verdant valleys to towering snow-capped peaks, creating a rich ecosystem that supports an impressive array of flora and fauna. The challenging geography has played a crucial role in preserving Bhutan's unique culture and traditions, as its formidable mountains have historically shielded it from external influences. One of the most mesmerizing aspects of Bhutan is its array of ancient monasteries and shrines. Among these, the Tiger's Nest, also known as Paro Taktsung, stands as a symbol of Bhutanese heritage and spirituality. Constructed in 1692, this historic monastery exemplifies the country's traditional architecture, crafted entirely by hand. The structure is seemingly suspended in mid-air, clinging almost magically to a steep cliff at an altitude of over 3,900 meters in the majestic Himalayan range. The visual spectacle of Tiger's Nest, with its white walls and golden roofs, against the backdrop of verdant forests and towering peaks, is nothing short of breathtaking. Adding to its allure, the monastery's location offers a unique spiritual journey for those who visit. Pilgrims and adventurers alike trek up the challenging path, winding through pine forests and over streams, to reach this sacred site. The journey itself is a testament to the devotion and resilience of the Bhutanese people. While the Tiger's Nest is Bhutan's most iconic monastery, it is not the highest. That title belongs to the Rongbuk Monastery in Tibet, which sits at an even loftier altitude. However, the Tiger's Nest remains unparalleled in its dramatic setting and the sense of serenity it imparts to those who make the pilgrimage. In the heart of the eastern Himalayas, Bhutan's dramatic landscapes transition from towering mountains to deep valleys etched by a network of rivers. Among these waterways, the Amo Chu River stands out, threading through the country like a lifeline, nourishing the lush agricultural lands and quaint human settlements along its banks. The tributaries of the Amo Chu further enrich the valleys, ensuring a steady supply of water essential for Bhutan's survival and prosperity. This intricate river system plays a pivotal role beyond just sustaining life. It powers Bhutan's economy through hydroelectric energy. The river's potent currents are harnessed to generate electricity, which not only lights up homes and industries within Bhutan, but also serves as a significant export, bolstering the nation's economy. Hydroelectric power, often referred to as Bhutan's white gold, underscores the country's commitment to sustainable and environmentally friendly energy sources. Among its many treasures are sacred lakes like Parochu and Ketachu, revered for their deep cultural and spiritual importance. These pristine waters are more than just picturesque. They are central to the local beliefs and traditions. The country's dramatic range of altitudes, from the subtropical lowlands in the south to the alpine highlands in the north, creates a unique tapestry of climates. This variation fosters an incredible biodiversity. In the lush southern valleys, one can find dense tropical forests teeming with exotic plant species and vibrant wildlife. As you journey northwards, the landscape transforms, revealing alpine meadows and towering peaks where rare medicinal plants and elusive animals like the snow leopard thrive. Bhutan's extensive untouched forests, which cover more than 70% of the country, provide sanctuary to rare and endangered species, such as the elusive snow leopard, the majestic Bengal tiger, and the vibrant black-necked crane. The nation's rigorous conservation efforts also make it a critical refuge for migratory birds and other wildlife. The country has adopted a unique approach to development, prioritizing gross national happiness over gross domestic product. This philosophy underscores Bhutan's holistic view of progress, where environmental sustainability is as crucial as economic growth. Policies like the National Forest Policy and the establishment of protected areas ensure that development proceeds without compromising the environment. Bhutan's cultural reverence for nature further reinforces its environmental stewardship. Deep-rooted beliefs in the interconnectedness of all life forms foster a profound respect for nature, embedding conservation into the core of Bhutanese society. Bordered by the autonomous region of Tibet and China to the north and various Indian states to the southeast and west, Bhutan holds a strategically significant geographic position. This landlocked kingdom, often shrouded in mystery, offers an adventure like no other due to its rugged terrain and isolation. Many areas of Bhutan are accessible only through winding paths, with some of the most remote regions reachable only by foot, preserving their untouched beauty and unique culture. Bhutan's remoteness and commitment to preserving its unique way of life make it a truly extraordinary destination. Its rugged landscapes, rich culture, and focus on happiness over material wealth offer a rare and enriching experience for those willing to venture off the beaten path. Situated in the heart of the Himalayas, Bhutan stands as a testament to untouched beauty and profound cultural heritage. The capital city, Thimphu, gracefully rests in the serene valley of the Wangchu River, on the western edge of this enchanting land. Bhutan's dramatic topography, characterized by towering peaks and verdant valleys, profoundly influences its culture, economy, and the daily lives of its people. These majestic mountains and deep gorges not only enhance the country's natural splendor, but also shape its distinct identity. Adding to the allure of Bhutan is its strict tourism policy, aimed at preserving its pristine environment and rich cultural heritage. Visitors are welcomed with warm hospitality, yet they must adhere to guidelines that ensure minimal impact on the country's ecological and cultural fabric. Exploring Thimphu reveals a city where modernity intertwines with tradition. From bustling markets to serene monasteries, every corner of the capital offers a glimpse into the soul of Bhutan. In Bhutan, the monks are the pillars of society, embodying the essence of the country's rich Buddhist heritage. They devote their lives to rigorous study, prayer, and deep meditation, becoming the stewards of Bhutanese culture and religion. From the tender age of 12, after completing their basic education, numerous young Bhutanese boys embark on a spiritual journey by joining monasteries. Within these hallowed walls, the monks receive comprehensive training in diverse disciplines. They delve into the intricacies of logic and mathematics, honing their intellectual prowess. Additionally, they are trained in martial arts, an aspect that might surprise many, but it aligns with the holistic approach to their spiritual and physical development. They also master Dzongkha, the official language of Bhutan, ensuring the preservation and continuation of their cultural legacy. The life of a Bhutanese monk is not just about religious devotion, but also about becoming well-rounded individuals, capable of contributing to society in multifaceted ways. Monasteries, often situated in some of the world's most isolated regions, serve as vital centers of learning and cultural preservation. These peaceful havens allow monks to immerse themselves in spiritual practices and take on essential roles within their communities. Monks function as spiritual guides, educators, and local leaders, sharing their wisdom and knowledge with those around them. They also play a crucial role in conducting religious ceremonies and festivals, which are integral to the cultural identity of their regions. In Bhutan, a nation celebrated for its deep spiritual heritage, there are approximately 20,000 monks. The majority are trained in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, highlighting the significant influence of this ancient practice on the country. Bhutan's monasteries are not only places of worship, but also centers of learning and community leadership, embodying the nation's dedication to preserving its rich spiritual legacy. Bhutan is a hidden gem in the heart of the Himalayas, boasting a rich tapestry of history and culture. This mystical kingdom is renowned for its stunning natural landscapes, ranging from towering snow-capped peaks to verdant valleys. The people of Bhutan are as charming as the scenery, known for their warm hospitality and vibrant traditions. Whether it's the colorful festivals, intricate architecture, or the deeply rooted spiritual practices, Bhutan offers a unique experience that is both captivating and enriching. Picture exploring ancient monasteries, trekking through untouched forests, and witnessing the harmonious coexistence of man and nature. Bhutan's approach to life, deeply intertwined with its environment and culture, might just offer a refreshing perspective on how to live in harmony with the world around you. Dear friends, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel to support the team making this video. Thank you very much.